Folks, we've got our Lenovo Ideapad. This is a 12th gen i5, and we're trying to get it open. You can see that some kind of torques. So try to use this set T10, too big, and hopefully this one is the right one, because guess what? The one next to it is missing, unless that's it. Oh, there it is. So let's try this one first. Now I can't tell you what size this is. It is less than T10. Oh yeah, whatever that size was is perfect. Let's put it in a driver. Alright, so T5, T6, so this was T6. And there we go. So that's what you need. T6. Torx T6 to get the screws out. Now this laptop is actually not too bad. One thing that sucks about it is hard drive space. The next thing I'd say sucks about it is the RAM. Integrated graphics are okay. I did achieve, I think, 40 or 50 FPS on performance low, or 1080p performance low for Fortnite, which is, you know, okay, I guess. Probably achieve half of that if we were to do DX12, assuming that's available. Might have to use DX11. And I do have an i7 coming. Funny thing is, I spent less on the i7 and it's better shape than this one. I think it's a Gateway, where this is, well, they might both be Chinese made, but this is definitely Chinese made. Alright, so we got all the screws out. Now what you need is like a guitar pick to pop this thing open. Okay, so somewhere along the perimeter you'll have to find the easiest spot to stick something like a guitar pick in. Maybe that one there. And then slide it around this whole thing. So we're slowly working our way around, and as we're doing it, we're also trying to pop this thing up, so at some point you can get enough leverage on it that you're good to go. Alright, so here is our laptop. Of course the RAM will be soldered on here, so there's no upgrading of that whatsoever. So I'm not even going to bother to show you that. It's a given with all these cheaper laptops. See, this is pretty nice. Does not have an additional spot to for an M.2, which kind of sucks. This one is basically, it's probably a SATA. I'm going to see if I can get, I did a recovery. I'm going to try and stick a bigger M.2 in here and see if we can get that to work without any problems. Most likely we'll have issues. Just the way it goes. Here's your battery, in case you wanted to replace that or needed to replace it. The Wi-Fi card, if that goes bad. So we're going to go ahead and pop this open. It looks like we need a screwdriver on this end. What I meant was Phillips head. So it would appear this is a, and of course that's not the right size. It appears this is a shorter M.2, and so to take this off, that'll allow you to put a 2280 in there. Alright, so we found a different size screwdriver. Pop that off, and these two are, see how that's attached. So I'm going to put it to the side, and we'll find a bigger drive. Oh, just in case you didn't see it, so this is PCIe Gen 4 NVMe, just a little sucker. So it does have a faster drive in here than what a lot of laptops have. So I'm more concerned about size than quality. So we're putting a PCIe 3.0 in here. And so easy enough to do. Ooh. Pop that in there, and then you're going to use the screw that came in there. And so I'm just showing you where I'm putting the screw, because in a moment I'll have the screwdriver. Alright, so there you go. Just screw that in. Now I'm not going to put the bottom cover back on. We'll try firing this up. Most likely it will not work with the drive that's on here, but no, I think it has an operating system in it. We did do a recovery drive, so that's probably what we're going to do. It has to be USB, just so you know. Let's go ahead and fire this up. So, 512 gigabytes is a pretty good drive size. Obviously 1 terabyte would be nice. If you're a gamer, you're going to find that 256 is just not adequate at all, right? And so it's trying to load up. We'll see if it does. Otherwise, we'll be doing the recovery disk. Now, the fact that I had another drive that had Windows on it might be a problem, because it might be a different version. The license might not match up. We'll see how that works out. Wow, so it's loading up. There is Windows, and so I have what is that? Autodesk 3D Max and Inventor on here. Surprisingly, they look like they loaded up. Now, whether they'll work or not, it's another story. We'll see. So one of the huge negatives with doing this way, you will not have all your drivers. So the mouse pad is not working. So this is kind of a bummer, and I'm not on the internet. Alright, so we have plugged in a mouse. Of course, we're not on a mouse pad, so that's a problem. We'll see if we can get on the internet. Yeah, looks like we'll be able to. So I'm now on the internet, folks. You can see when you have that, you're missing some drivers. We'll plug this thing in. We'll plug this computer in and hope that it updates. Really, this drive I did not want to use, so I actually grabbed the wrong drive. So we might uninstall this at a different time, because this was my CAD workstation, so it goes with an i9 desktop. But so far so good. Unlike some of the gateways where I definitely could not get a drive that already had Windows to work on it, it's surprisingly working here. But there you go, folks. Thanks for checking out the video. Please like, please subscribe.